What is going on, guys? It's Kerry coming to do another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel. Today we're going to be doing an eat and run. I do have my brand new headphones today, and they feel a little cheap. I got them on sale, so you know it is what it is. Ooh, you get Tag Zero, okay. Kamikaze, okay. I don't know if I directly like that. We don't have the tiers rate to justify a Tag Zero run, but you never know. Sure, we'll pick up some tiers along the way. So yeah, they don't sound like too bad. They don't sound the best, but I think they'll do for now. All right, let's see what we got going on here. I think it's the build quality that is kind of getting to me a little bit. You can really feel the plastic on these compared to like the HyperCloud X2, which are like a bunch of metal and stuff. All right, so we have pretty bad damage, pretty okay tiers. Even with these okay tiers though, Tech X is not exactly gonna be super useful until we get a bit more. Yeah, I have a little get together to go to in a bit. Like a little party. I mean, sounds fun. Kind of a homebody to be honest, but back in my time, we used to go to some stuff. Kind of crazy how when I was younger, I was like, I never want to like stop going. Like, not I didn't go out to drink too much, but I went out like with friends and stuff. And I was like, man, how can people ever stop doing this? And then the older you get, you're just like, you know what, like, not that I don't want to go, but you know, I like being home, man. Being home is relaxing. If you don't like being home, then that kind of sucks because you don't, like, where else would you be? All right, we get a luck upgrade and some keys. All right. Not completely satisfied with this floor. Do you have a bomb left? Do we want to bomb something in the shop? Figure might be there. Could be up there as well. I mean, that would not be against the boomerang. Feels kind of bad to hit the donation machine for the boomerang, but I think I'm kind of down to a club, not a multiplier. Might be a waste, but we shall see. Yeah, I want to save this. There's a few places that can be. I kind of don't want to waste our last bomb. So yeah, we have the boomerang, which is gonna help in some cases. I hope we can get ourselves items that we can't reach, preferably. Oh my god. Is that a cricket's head I see? What is going on here? Cricket's head's gonna double our base damage, so we are gonna be doing more damage if we do get another damage up. Very, very good item. Almost guaranteed that any damage up we get is gonna be extremely effective. No. Don't mind if I do. 26 cents here. Oh, that is a trinket. This could be here actually. We could get into the curse room for free, and we do. We do this, and then we do that. Hopefully, get some more money here. Okay, nothing super useful there. So we are gonna have a shop here. We have the good chance of benefiting. We have a lot of money. Slightly disappointing. So the boomerang is good. I mean, it's useful. Like I said, you can get items from far away. You can stun enemies, including bosses. I think it's pretty well priced for 10 cents. Kind of does hurt, you know, having to having to hit the donation machine for Boomerang, but in all honesty, this is as good as it was gonna get, I think. Justice card. Alright, got a golden Pennywise. At this point, keep it going. What I'm talking about. We're still going. Okay, and we'll take the Hangman card. We can use that later on if we find something we cannot reach. Also, the Boomerang does recharge mid room too, which really adds to its effectiveness. You don't have to wait for the room to be finished like a lot of other annoying items. The fact that you get it same room, it's fantastic. Now it doesn't always freeze bosses, as you can see. I think it is a chance-based thing, but it helps, you know. It'll do the job. First, we get more HP. That hole is still up. And we get the quarter. All right. I mean, I guess I'll take a quarter. It's okay. Kind of a interesting W. All right. I don't think I've ever seen a room with one of these dudes in there. So we obviously are gonna start lacking behind a little bit. We do have Cricket's Head. Cricket's Head will help. The thing is that a lot of the times you kind of need those extra damage ups to really lock in the potential that Cricket's Head can have. It gives you a big boost of like base damage, but it's the subsequent damages that you get that really show how powerful Cricket's Head is. Higher a double deal by 8%. Wow. Is that really not there? That first wall seemed like it was it, but this other wall is really selling it for me. Dude, there's no way it's not it, right? Let's try it again. Wow, that's insane. That is actually insane. Okay, I guess it's not there. It's up here. Wow. There are like walls that make it more likely, but like I don't think I've ever seen that many walls in a row. Oh yeah. Well, makes up for the bombs, I guess. Thank you, sir. Excellent. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have infinite bombs pretty much, theoretically speaking. And we'll buy Steam Sale. We can buy Convert All. Oh, we can use this real quick. I kind of still want the Hangman card though. I'm not gonna lie to you. No. Could be a counterfeit penny for us too. No. Okay, that's fine. Should be here. Looking for that petrified poop that we haven't found in a while. If we do get another HP item here, we might go for that sack room. I'm actually debating it here. We'd have more than enough HP. I've been playing the Mario Party 3 story mode, and dude, I love it. It's so much fun. Very nostalgic, but not only that, like the CPUs go after you. Like they do it on purpose. So like you know how in Mario Party, like sometimes the CPUs can be random, and they go after either whoever has the most coins or whoever's in first place. In the story mode, 9 times out of 10, CPUs will just attack you for no reason. Like if they go to Boo, they'll steal coins from you even though you're like in fourth place. Kind of funny. It does add like a fun challenge aspect to it, I guess. But cannot stand these guys. This is the perfect room to do this. Get a lot of keys, we save a lot of time. I'm not really in a rush or anything, but again, we have not found a better active item. I'm kind of glad we took the boomerang when we had the chance. It's been somewhat useful for 10 cents. I really don't mind it. There are some items in the shop that I don't think I'd ever buy. Compost being one of them. But same time, you know, you gotta find use when you can. Not everything can be black and white as to how good it is. My God, I did not think that thing was gonna die. Okay. All right. We need to chill with the humor. Yeah, so we are gonna go to that get together, like I said earlier, and I'm not gonna eat till I get there. Like, I mean, obviously, I think they're gonna offer food and all that, but I hate when I eat something, because I'm like, oh, you know, this get together's at 7, right? And then you eat something, and then you don't want to eat when you're there, and I'm just like, oh, you know, like I really don't want to do that. I hate doing that. I feel like it makes me feel like I'm ungrateful for the food, but it's not that. I miscalculate like the food. Like I'm like, okay, I really don't want to be hungry, so I'm gonna eat now, and then I end up not being hungry at all by the time I get to the get together. And like I usually don't eat a lot like in one sitting, but I do like snacking throughout the day. So like I'll get like, so the way my deal works is that I'll either snack and I'll eat like a meal, one big meal. And then I'll just eat like a bunch of snacks the rest of the day, or I just forget to eat and I won't eat till like 9 p.m. And then I'll feel bad. I feel bad because I didn't eat till 9 p.m. No, I think we benefit more from here. We do finally get a damage up. And I think I'm going to take the Book of Sin, believe it or not. The Book of Sin might be able to help us with HP, and we'll probably go up. Let's keep this. This might help us with our stuff. Curse of the Exile. All right. That is fantastic. We lose out on a shop, on a secret room, on a devil deal. Everything that you think we're going to miss out on, we're going to miss out on. Definitely not something we want to focus on. Like I mentioned before, getting the Curse of the Exile is probably better on floor 1 than it is on almost every other floor. Simply due to the fact that on a floor 1, at least you don't get a double deal. That's the only caveat to getting it on floor 1. But there's also detriments to getting it on floor 1. Like for example, the fact that you have double deals that you cannot always secure because you just spawn in. And most characters don't start off with Soul Heart. So if you start off on a floor 1 Curse of the Exile, odds are you're going to lose your double deal. And you're not going to have that Soul Heart to protect it. So there's pros and cons to getting it on floor 1. I usually prefer it on floor 1. Despite the danger to our double deal. My. What a floor, though. Holy. Okay, so we can use this to bridge the gap a little bit. We gotta go down here, whether we like it or not. So, do this, do that. That's fine by me. Extra HP. Game. No. The prayer card and the eternal. You know what? Let's do it. So we can always guarantee HP. Like, it's kind of fun. HP is something we might need. While we do have good damage, obviously, with Cricket's Head and some damage ups, we're missing a lot of extra stats. We have no tears or any of that good stuff. So we are, believe it or not, gonna suffer a little bit here in the coming floors, I think. Believe it or not, it's not the enemies that'll get you, it's the spiders. We swallowed the faith. Okay. Forgot we had I forgot we had that item, I'm not gonna lie. We have another trinket down here, but what is it? My god. You would think that with a run with Cricket's Head that we wouldn't be taking so long to kill things. But unfortunately, that's exactly what's going on. I don't know if we can reach these. We cannot. Yeah. There's no way to get to that. It's a trick. At this point, bring me whatever. Secret room is down there. I'm not even gonna bother looking for the super secret room. There's a million places that damn thing can be, and I'm not gonna waste bombs looking for it. We can get a hangman card here though. That would be pretty nice. No. And a greed fight. Very mandatory for the amount of money that we got. And yeah, that's Curse of the XL, everybody. Oh my god, that took a lot longer than it should have. Yeah, we got more tears. Let's go. There you go. Having an enemy on the floor that you haven't killed can sometimes kind of delay Mom, and she kind of goes haywire sometimes on her attacks. If you're wondering why Mom is like kind of delaying her hits and stuff like that, that's why. Oh, we made boss rush. Don't think there'll be anything here worthy of a boss rush, but tractor beam wouldn't be too bad. I don't think we need any of that. Tractor beam wasn't the worst, but wouldn't really help with our electricity, I think. It would if we had piercing, but we do not. Might be worth a check. Is there a tinted rock over here? No. It looked like a tinted rock though for a second. So it does hurt not taking the damage up in the form of the negative, but I don't feel super comfortable going down the lamb yet. And you would think with a, forgot we already found it. You would think with the Tech Zero start and a Cricket Head start that we'd be like the swimming in riches here, but just to show you, man, you can't trust the game no matter what item you get. There are a few we've had Sacred Heart runs where we start off with Sacred Run and we don't get a single damage up for the rest of the game. Like it's happened. You cannot underestimate how cheese Isaac can get. Because it's up there. Now it's a different form of cheese from like Mugenics, for example, but it's still there. There we go. A lot of money. Nowhere to use it. Luckily, though, we haven't had a curse in a while, so hope I didn't just jinx it. I mean, yeah, you can see how long we're taking to kill these things. It's not the prettiest. All right. We get a double deal here. He wants to vote that it's going to be a Krampus fight. All right, get more HP. I mean, we get a tears up for this one. So we'll take that. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna take that. It's not. We're not really gonna have a lot of HP to work with, but we're kind of desperate here. We have a little bit of soul heart protection, though, kind of. In the form of a. Oh my god, that almost hit us. Our heart is actually going to protect our double deal for a bit. Oh, it is here. Oh my god. It's not a Krampus fight, but with Maggie's face, we're almost 0% to not have at least one red heart container. That's damage, I guess. Kind of. Alright, so not too bad. I think it could be a lot worse. I think right now we have to start farming for HP. To be completely honest. We are gonna have a possibly blind devil deal. We're not guaranteed to get one. But if we do get one, we might want to take a few things. Get a luck upgrade, okay. Seven damage with a cricket head start. Oh, we didn't start with it, right? We found it, but you can't help but feel a tad bit disappointed. dead end. Yeah. I mean, we don't have any other trinket. This one's not too crazy. Like I said, if we do get a double deal here, we're gonna have to really lock in on taking something. We're gonna have to go by how much it costs first of all. We can maybe black rune it in time if it's something bad. We will see it, I think, for a split second before we commit to it. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get hit there. All right. Taking a bit to die here. Little too long. What Devil Deal here would be greatly appreciated. And we got one. Okay. Okay, so we're taking this one. Yeah. And oh, this makes it so much harder. I think we just have to stick with this, to be honest. Well, okay, we'll take that. That's it. That's all we can afford to take. I was hoping for Athamane with the HP, but we're gonna make back our HP anyway. This. Okay, we don't have a. We don't got a curse anywhere. Very nice. Okay, we got tears. That's fine. Now we do have the bomb to check all this stuff out. Now we could have saved the black rune for the last floor. We are gonna have 4 items there, but usually we take a few. Not always. There are really 4 of you guys in here. Probably should have touched. I probably should have touched the books. Now that I think about it. Here's somebody screamed at me from the comments. I got a tad bit too excited. Ooh. I'm using a bit of the sack dagger here. How are you still alive? Like I said, we're not gonna have any lack of HP to trigger the Whore of Babylon, so we're just gonna have to do is what we can. I probably should have thought of that before I took the item, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't feel like we're doing 12 damage. It doesn't feel like we're doing 12 damage with added on effects. All right. Yeah. And yeah, okay. Now backstab brew is something I can work with. When it procs. Give me his backstabber not proccing. It's not just me, right? It's not proccing? Hmm. I don't think it's proccing. I don't think the item has any. I don't think our items have anything to do with it that I know of. There it is. That proc there. Huh. Kind of weird. No, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's not. That's weird. I don't think I've ever had backstabber not work. It works with some enemies. Maybe it's the angle. I think it maybe the electricity is hitting first, maybe, and it's not hitting where it should or something. Something like that. Part of me wants to lose some of these soul hearts. Okay, well, not that fast game. They go pick up some of the red hearts. Hmm. Alright, go up. Proc. I feel like the music's too loud. Let me know if that's too loud for y'all. I feel like I can't really hear the actual, like... Could just be the headphones, the way it's mixed. Got full clear number 4. Let me know if that's too loud in the comments. For those of you who have stayed this long into the video. Also, I appreciate you if you do. Maybe you have stayed this long. Dude, my god, man. Alright, so we have a few HPs lying around, which we're gonna go pick up. We do have a lot of bombs. We'll come back for those. Alright, so we got this. A little bit of range, I guess. Okay, a little bit of tears. This is really min-maxing. A little bit of damage, of course. A little bit of speed. Oh, we lost HP. No. Oh, what? There you go. How does this work? About to be too bad. I think we'll take that. Yeah. Because we would get one extra hit with the other item, but I don't think we need it. There we go. Go, go, go. The only reason we have this active item is because of Tech the Room. Now we wouldn't have taken it. It's not a bad item, but it's not necessarily what I would consider good. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's run. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and that sub button so you don't miss any more of my future content. And like always, I'll see you on the next video. Later.